Hey guys, coming to you from the mat again today. Going to do a probably 30-minute tutorial on some exercises for the low back. For me, I think of any part of your body that needs work that hurts. I think of it as a whole body exercise because you really can't change one part of your body without maybe incorporating other parts of your body. So the one thing I think of that is the most important for your low back is having a strong core. So if you're having a lot of low back issues, I would say concentrate a lot of thinking about your core muscles. That is really what controls your back. You've got your transverse abdominis, your rectus abdominis, your I can't even think of the side muscles now. It'll come to me when I'm not doing this. But working all those muscles together to hang on to your back and keep it supported through whatever it is that you're doing. So we'll do some stretches and some core work and things like that to get that going. So as always, I like to start whatever class I'm doing with a couple of moments to just get down into it and think about what you're doing, set an intention for yourself of, working toward healing your body, working toward better muscular structure, better movement, better mobility, better flexibility, and just getting rid of pain, basically. So take a moment to sit up nice and tall, close your eyes. I think for today, we're just going to take the hands, one palm on top of the other, doesn't matter which, thumbs pointing out, and bring it right about your belly button. And just close your eyes. Just take stock for a moment. Thinking about your environment that you're in, wherever it is, whatever it is. If you hear any noises or distractions, anything that comes into your mind, just have the ability to notice it and then let it go. And that's easier said than done sometimes, but if you can just breathe away any of the distractions, whether they're mental or actual physical, audible. And then as you do that and you let go of all of that external noise, become calm, you start to take notice of your breath. Just feel the natural flow with your hands on your belly. You should feel the flow of the breath coming in and out. And just close your eyes and just attach to your breath. Breathing is such an important part of our lives that we don't always take notice of the ability of changing things around us with our breath, changing things within us with our breath. As you do that, start to inhale through the nose, draw the breath deep into the belly, and let it expand up through the body, filling you with life and energy. And as you exhale through the nose, just gently release the breath down, and imagine you can watch it leave your body. Imagine with every moment you can feel the breath going in and out, taking it at your own pace. And just start to notice the rest of your body, how it feels. Notice if you're comfortable where you're seated. If not, maybe put a blanket underneath your sit bones or underneath your knees. Or maybe even extend your legs out, whatever feels good. And just think about your neck and your shoulders, your arms, your legs. Just notice if there's any places of tension or pain or discomfort. And as you start to begin to relax, just take a moment with your eyes still closed to just drop your head forward, let the chin drop to the chest. Feel it hang for a moment. And then inhale, bring the head back up to center. And then just roll that head around in a circle, one direction, nice and easy. And then when you're ready, opposite direction. And when you're doing that, just notice if there's tight places. If you feel any discomfort in the neck, any places where it's hard to make that movement, maybe go back the other direction. And then come straight back up to center, sitting up nice and tall. Think of the crown of the head just meeting the ceiling, keeping your chin as level as possible. Now gently open your eyes. Bring your arms up overhead. Reach up, look up. Exhale, release it down with your breath. Inhale and scoop it up, lift up. Big inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. This time as you inhale up, bring the hands together. Interlock the fingers. We're going to bring those hands right behind the head. Now you can release the thumbs down the neck for support if you'd like. On your exhale, we're going to pull the head down. Just not pull, but just gently let the weight of the hands draw the head forward, pull the belly in, and then as you inhale, open up. A beautiful flower lifting to the sky, and then exhale, pull the belly in, and again, just let the elbows drop forward. The weight of the hands is all that's working here. Inhale and open up. Exhale, drop the chin. One more time, inhale, open up. Lift your heart to the sky, really feel the openness. And then bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down to your side. Now keeping both palms down. We've done this in a couple of other classes, but it's an amazing stretch for your back and your spine. So left hand plants into the floor. Right hand is going to lift up, reach up, feel the stretch through your whole side body. Keeping that right glute on the floor. Breathe. And then exhale, sweep the right hand down, left hand goes up. Look up, let that chin come back by the shoulder if it's comfortable. If it's not, you can look ahead as well. Exhale, sweep it down. Instantly that right hand floats up. Maybe this time we come down to the forearm again. Breathe. Really feel like that arm is reaching to the ceiling. Exhale and switch. Right hand down, forearm to the mat if it's comfortable. Palm faces flat to the side. And exhale again, sweep it across. Fluid movement. Inhale. Maybe an arm comes all the way over this time. You feel that complete stretch through your ribs and your side. Look up underneath the arm if it's comfortable. And then sweep it back around again. Nice fluid movement. Take it to your place here. Maybe bring that arm across. And then inhale, come back up to center. Now we're going to bring the arms out in front. We've got the legs should be in a nice comfortable position, but again, whatever works for you. If you want to have one leg out in front, you put your left heel in toward the groin and you take the right leg right out in front so they're not stacked. Sometimes that's easier on your ankles. Bring the hands out front again. We're just going to begin to walk slowly forward, keeping your chest reaching out towards the end of your mat. Just walk it down nice and easy. Notice, close your eyes maybe. Start to feel where you feel any tightness, where you feel any tension, wherever that is, and then just stop there. And just breathe. Tune inside. And once you relax a little bit with your breath, maybe walk forward a little bit more. Just inch it out. Come to a comfortable place. And then walk the hands back. Nice and easy. And then if you've got right leg in front, maybe switch. Take the right leg to the inside and the left leg in front. And if they're crossed, just switch across. You'll notice there's a difference between each side, so it kind of makes sense to try that. And then bring those hands out in front. Nice tall spine, lift through the crown of the head. Chest reaches forward as you walk it out. Now again, really close your eyes. Go inside to that back, to that body. Find where the tightness is. Wherever it is, hold there. And just tune in. Let your breath relax your body. Inhale. And as you exhale, maybe walk it out just a little bit further. Whatever you can come down to, whatever's comfortable for you. If it's there for you, maybe forehead to the floor. If it's not, stop where you're good. If your forehead's all the way on the floor and your palms are down, press back into the sit bones. And then as you inhale, come up slow and easy. Walk the hands back. And then we're going to extend those legs out. Flex the feet, maybe bicycle the knees up and down a little bit. Maybe walk the hips back. Maybe even pull the glutes out just a little bit so that you can sit nice and tall. And then just flex your toes. And then point. And then flex. And then point. And flex. Now if you need to have a bend in your knees here, if you've got a tight low back, tight hips, that's totally fine. Just do it right here. Wherever you're at. And then inhale, slowly come up with the arms. Draw the belly in, and as you reach forward, hinge from the hips. Reach, 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 reach all the way out wherever it's comfortable. I did bring the strap again, same little arm scarf, or head neck scarf. So if you want to use that to help you here, wrap it around your feet, even if the knees are bent, and just make sure the chest is reaching towards the top of the feet. You're not dropping nose to knees here. That puts a little bit too much pressure on your low back. So you want chest to your shins and your chin to your shins. Breathe here for a moment. And then inhale, come up. Now we're just going to take the feet to the mat to a 90-degree bend. Now here's where you can use your blanket if you want underneath your sit bones, just to protect your low back. I have tailbone issues, so a lot of these things are harder for me, and if you have tailbone issues or spine issues or you've had surgery, of course you need to really listen to your body and be careful. So we're going to bring the knees in and just start to bring them as close as you can. Bring the hands underneath the knees and just play with it a little bit. Try to lean back, see if you can get the feet up off the mat. Using those arms now, this is good for your arm muscles as well, but I really want you to draw the belly in. I'm going to turn to the side just a little bit so you see it's not a big move. Draw the heels in first and then just gently lean back. Find that sweet spot there where you can just take the toes, maybe just the toes are off the mat, or just the heels are off the mat and the toes are down. But if you can bring the feet all the way up, we're not going into full boat here, so just pull the belly in, feel the strength of your core. Think of your navel being pulled back to your spine. You might even feel a little shaky here. That's totally fine. It's okay. And then bring the feet back down. Take a little bit of a rest. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together, drop the knees out, and just butterfly. And then come back up. Bring those knees back up. See if it works a little different for you the second time. Bring the hands below, right underneath the knees. Walk those heels back as close as you can get them to your body. And then just start to lean back like a little teapot. You just lift a little. And if that's good for you and you want, you could take them a little bit higher. Keep it at a 90-degree bend right now. Go ahead and use your arms if you need to. If not, take your hands out to the side in just a slow modified boat. Again, only if you're there. If not, you can still stay right here. And wherever you're at then, so come down, take the soles of the feet together, and just butterfly out those knees. Moving into a little bit of a spinal twist with those feet together, letting the knees drop out to the side. Take the left hand in the front and the right hand in the back. Even if the knees are way up here, that's fine. Even if the feet are way out here, wherever you're at, it doesn't matter. So come on up, press into both hands, lift your heart. Now imagine your whole spine is like a spiral. Start at your tailbone and just begin to slowly roll it back and around. And if it's comfortable, look back over that right shoulder. Keeping that core engaged, you want to keep that fire in your belly. And then walk the hands gently back around till they meet in the front, and then left hand comes back behind you. Readjust again, lift up nice and tall, and then that spiral comes back into play. You roll it around. And then come back to center. Spinal twists are excellent for the spine and the body. This time we're going to go ahead and roll over and come onto all fours. So again, you can keep that blanket right there. That's helpful for you, and you want to have that for your knees. Hands are shoulder distance apart, palms are flat, fingers spread wide. You want your knees hip distance apart. Your feet go flat, straight behind you. We're going to roll in through a few cat-cows. Exhale, roll into cat. Hold the belly up and in. Arch that spine, chin to chest. Inhale, reverse it into cow. Lift the tailbone, lift the crown of the head. Turn to the side again so you can see. Exhale, roll it into cat. Let the tailbone tuck. Chin to chest. Inhale, reverse into cow. One more time, exhale. And you can roll through these as many times as you'd like throughout the day. This really gets that synovial fluid, that's the liquid that's in your spine. It gets it moving and flowing. And then come back to center. Now from here, you're going to take that right leg straight back. Let the toes stay on the floor at first, and then just work it way back into the heel. Let the heel go down, reach it towards the floor. Fix this, hold on 2 seconds. And just push down into the heel, keeping the leg nice and long, working that long leg, working those calf muscles, the hamstring, and then bring it back to center. And then left leg goes out. Press back into the heel, almost like you're doing a runner stretch, but on your knee. And then bring it back in. Now this time we're going to take that right knee up. So take it to a 90-degree angle here. Flex the foot. And we're going to draw that knee into the chest. Tuck the chin and the knee together. Inhale and stretch that leg back up. Flat foot. Exhale, tuck it in. Inhale like you're pressing the ceiling away with your foot. And exhale, tuck. Inhale, press. Exhale. Inhale. And then bring that knee down. Switch sides. Take that right knee, or excuse me, that left knee. Bring it flat to the ceiling. And then slowly as you begin to roll in, draw the knee to the chest. Pull it in. And then inhale, press that foot up to the sky. Squeeze that glute. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then come back to center. Maybe take a breather here. Come back into child's pose. If you want, you can keep that blanket there. You can take the knees wide. You can take the knees together. It's up to you. And then just slowly come down into child's pose. Reach forward. Let the chest drop. You can bring that blanket below your head if you need a little support. It can go back behind your glutes if you need to. And breathe. And then as you're ready, inhale. We're going to sweep forward, coming into a cobra pose. So from here, just lift up, come up, slowly bring those knees closer together, and then I just want you to slowly glide through. Drop the belly, shoulders back, elbows squeeze towards each other, and then as you exhale, slowly let the forehead come down. Relax that low back. As you're ready, press the hands down into the mat. Inhale, reach forward with the crown of the head to lift. Now you want to be able to stay right here and lift your hands. You don't want to be doing this yet. So don't push into the hands, just lift with your low back. And then as you exhale, forehead down. Inhale up one more time. Reach up, feel that low back. If it's comfortable, you can look out over the right side. Get just a little bit of a twist. Come back to center. Now keep length in your neck. And exhale, reach out and look over the left. And then come back to center. Now going back into child's pose. Slowly peel the body up. Bend those knees. Come back into child's pose. And then as you're ready, look forward at the hands. Lift up. Take the toes under. Press up into down dog. Now in down dog, just bicycle up those knees a little bit. Pushing the hands into the mat, tailbone lifts to the ceiling, chest reaches back towards the top of the thighs, and just bicycle it out. And then as you're ready, come back down to the knees for a moment. We're going to take the arms down, palms flat. Now you can stay here, you can bring the hands together in a fist, whatever's good for you. And then we're going to go back up into down dog. So this is dolphin pose, similar to down dog, just on the forearms. Feel a little bit different stretch here. And then as you inhale now, whether you're on your knees or not, you can stay on your knees.
And I want you to come down into plank. So if you're in full dolphin up here with the tailbone lifted, come forward with the chin over the hands, long back, toes under, or you can be on your knees. It's up to you. And then inhale, bring the chest and belly down, nice and slow, tops of the feet flat. Bring the arms down by your side, forehead to the mat. And then as you're ready, lift the head. This time I want you to bring both arms out in front. Nice long arms. We're going to take that right leg and lift it up, and take the left leg, keeping it flat on the floor. Just use that momentum to take that right leg a little bit higher. We've done this in another class before. This is great for the low back. And release it down. And left leg lifts. Again, feel the length as you press back through your toes. Your hands are flat on the floor. And release it down. Now you can go opposite sides, or you can go both at the same time. So you can take that left arm and right leg and switch. Take the left leg, the right arm, and lift. Or you can try both at the same time. So where if you're wanting to do both, inhale up, exhale down. Big stretches here in that low back. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale. Again, remember you can do one at a time here. That's totally fine. And exhale. And now coming over onto our side, we're going to go into side plank. So I want you to bring your hands back by your side. Very gently lift your body up. Bring your knees back up. I want you to come down onto your side. So come to the left side first, elbow to the mat. You want a 90-degree angle here. You want your elbow right below your shoulder, palm flat. Now take those legs all the way out. I don't know if you can see my legs here. Legs are going to be out to the side. And you're going to press into the side of your feet. Use your right hand for support, just to begin with. You don't need to do this all the time, but until you're ready. We're just going to lift the body just a little bit. And if that's good, stay right there. Breathe, tighten your core. Really engage those abdominal muscles when you're up. Pull it in and then bring it down. And then inhale one more time, lift. And release it down. Switch sides, roll it over to the right. Same thing. Onto that right hip. You can use that blanket below if you've got bony hips or the mat floor or whatever you're on hurts yourself. So then 90-degree angle here, palm flat. Once again, use your left hand for support and just lift. Tighten that core, feel the strength of your abdominal muscles, and release it down. One more time, lift, and release it down. Then draw those knees back up and in, come up onto your side, and then back around front. We're going to come onto our backs this time, so I'm going to turn this way so you can see. We're going to come all the way down. So use your arms for support. Come down nice and easy on your low back. Again, keep this blanket handy if you need to. Take it below your tailbone. We're going to go through a few bridges here. So soles of the feet to the floor. You want your knees hip distance apart. Here I want you to think for a moment of extending through the crown of your head. Your chin comes down towards your neck. It's not tucked, but it's so you lengthen the back of your neck. Take your arms down by the side, palms are flat, and then just peel your spine back into the floor. So bring the tailbone up, lower back goes flat to the mat, and then as you're ready, inhale and start to lift the hips. Tightening those glutes, arms stay down by your side, but lift through the belly. Imagine you're taking your pelvis and your hip bones right up to the sky. And then slowly start to articulate that spine down one vertebra at a time. Roll it out, back to the tailbone. And then exhale, tilt back first. Just get that nice pelvic tilt. Draw the belly in, almost like your belly's a drain. Everything's going down towards your belly. And then lift. Nice and easy. Check on those knees. Make sure they haven't flown out to the side. Press up, 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 up. Breathe. roll it back down. I'm going to go through that 2 more times. Exhale, roll back, press into the feet, and lift. Exhale, curl it down. Last one in your bridge. Exhale and lift. Press it up, 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 and then roll it back down. Nice and easy. Take those knees, draw them in towards the chest. Again, wherever you're comfortable here. Some will stop here, some will be here, some will be able to bring the knees all the way down. And maybe just rock it a little side to side, massage that lower back. Now here again, make sure if you've got tailbone issues like I do, make sure you've got some support underneath that tailbone. We're going to go through a little rocking motion here. So find where you're going to land, because I may do this not so well. I can't get my level right back here, but we're going to give it a shot. So bring the knees in, hold on to the ankles, long neck again, and just start to get some momentum going. Start to rock and roll a little bit back and forth. Nice and easy. Just massaging that spine again. Make sure when you're doing this that you've got some comfort below your spine. And then when you're ready, maybe come up all the way. Top of the head to the ceiling, shoulders back and down. Feet stay off the floor if it's comfortable or if it's capable. Core is strong. Exhale and roll it back down. Rock it out a couple of times. And then when you're ready, maybe come all the way up. See if you can balance here. Breathe. Working that core strength nice and tight. Last time, roll it back. And just rock it out. From here, we're going to take the soles of the feet together. Drop the knees out. Now again, if you need to, go ahead and take that strap around your feet. It's okay to do this kind of thing, to hold on, make it a little bit easier for yourself. And let the arms go right underneath the thighs. Give them a little support into that low back. Wherever you feel the comfort, you can bring those legs all the way down if it's comfortable for you, and let the knees drop out to the side. Wherever you're at, breathe into that low back. Feel your belly open wide. Relax those inner thighs. If it's comfortable here, you can even take the arms overhead. Nice big stretch. Now here you do want to have a little bit of room underneath your low back, so don't try to press into the floor on this one. And then as you're ready, you can even use your hands to bring the knees back up. This time we're going to take that right leg out, and we're going to keep the left knee bent. We're going to draw that knee in, so interlock your hands around that knee. Again, wherever you're at, if you stay right here, that's fine. Draw the knee down towards the chest. Now here I want you to draw the knee out towards the armpit, down towards the chest, yes, but you don't want to squish your ribs in your chest, so you want to take that knee out towards your armpit. Now that right leg is extended long, foot is flexed, neck is long. Don't lift up here. You want to keep the neck down and feel that stretch. Now if it's comfortable, you can take the hands behind that leg and just start to straighten out that leg. So again, if you need to, use your strap. Wrap the strap around the sole of the foot and press into that strap and just start to straighten that leg wherever you're at. If your knee only goes to right here, great. If your leg goes all the way up and straightens or close to straightens, feel that stretch. Again, both feet are flexed, shoulders back and down. And if you've got the strap, go ahead and hang on to the strap with one arm. Take your right arm out to the side and start to let that leg open out to the side. Now again, if your knee is bent here, that's totally fine. Or if you don't need the strap and you're fine, grab onto the fingers onto that big toe. Extend the leg up first, and then just slowly let it drop out to the side. Breathe into it. Those inner thighs, those groin muscles can be tight. Relax there. Wherever it's tight, breathe into it. And then bring it back to center. Bend that knee in, and we're going to switch sides. So extend that left leg all the way out. Now the right knee comes in. And again, interlock those fingers around that knee. Draw the belly in, long flat back, long neck. And as you draw that knee down towards the armpit, Remember, out towards the armpit, not straight down onto the chest. Both feet are flexed. Breathe. And then again, just take the hands below, and if you can just go right here, that's great. If you need your strap wrapped around the foot, once again, take it around the foot. Hold on, start to lengthen that leg, like you're pressing the ceiling away. Think of pressing with your heel, toes come down towards your face. Just breathe into the back of that leg. And if you don't need the strap, again, you can use peace fingers on the big toe and just start to work that leg up. Keep a slight bend in that knee always. You don't need to press it out straight. And then as you're ready, let that leg start to open out to the side. Now, key here is trying to keep that left glute on the mat. As you let that right leg drop out to the side, you want to keep the leg down, the left leg down, and you want to keep the left shoulder down. And breathe again into that tight space there. And then bring the leg slowly back up to center. Fix my computer again. So, then we're going to go into a little different stretch here. This is reclined pigeon. So, when you're on your back, I want you to take your right leg and I want you to take it over the left. So, I want you to have that left knee at 90 degrees and the ankle of the right leg is on top of that left thigh. Draw the right knee out to the side. Maybe even press it away just a little bit. Now this figure 4 is good. You can stay right here. If this is good on your low back, if you've really tightened that low back, stay right here. If you need a little bit more, interlock those hands, reach through, take that left foot up, keep your neck nice and long, and start to feel that stretch in the low back and the hips, maybe even in the hamstrings. Keeping that right knee out as far as you can. Again, you can use your strap if you need to. If you need a little bit more here, flex the foot. Exhale, start to lift chest and chin. Reach the nose towards the knee. Find that stretch, find the tightness in your belly. And release it down. And switch sides. Drop that right foot down. Left foot goes across, flex the foot. Press out a little bit on that left knee. Breathe. Find where you need to be. Each side is going to be different, so listen to your body. Don't just follow along. Really tune in. Take the hands back. Lift that right foot. Flex it. Hands go right below the knee. Stay right where you're at. If you do need a little bit more, draw that knee down a little bit. Still need a little bit more. Exhale, lift up, keep the neck long, nose towards the knees. Inhale and exhale. Bring that foot down. And once again, switch sides. This time we're going to take that right leg. We're just going to cross it over like you're sitting on the couch, crossing your leg. No big deal. Arms come out to the side, palms are flat. I want you to lift your hips and nudge them just a little bit, an inch or two over to the right. Now you're slowly moving onto your left hip. We're going to let the weight of those legs roll us over onto our side. So you keep your shoulders flat on the floor. Just let the weight of the legs draw your knees over to the left side. Work toward keeping that right shoulder on the mat. So if you're way up here, keep those legs here. You don't want this right shoulder to come up. So if your right shoulder stays down, you can bring those knees down as far as you can. Just let them work their way down. You might even hear a little thump in your spine like you're going to the chiropractor. Feels pretty good. If this is good, maybe turn and look out over the right fingers. Breathe. Feel that twist in the spine. Again, really working that synovial fluid through the spine. And then gently come back to center. Lift those hips, bring them back to center, and switch across. So left leg over right. And again, just lift up a little bit, shift those hips a little bit to the left. Now just let the weight of those legs start to roll you onto that right hip. Working towards keeping that left shoulder down. Nice and easy. Don't push. Just let the weight relax you there. Again, if your legs stop right here because your shoulder's up here, you're tight enough that you just need to hold right there, that's fine. Just work it towards your body. If you're comfortable here, turn and look out over the left shoulders. And then gently bring those knees back to center. Hips come back to center. And uncross the legs. Now this time bring both knees into the chest. Nice and easy. Maybe even crisscross those feet a little bit. Maybe rock a little side to side. And then both arms come back out to center again. Now you want to keep those knees at 90 degrees. You want to have a straight line from your hip to your knee. Arms come back out to the side. Palms are flat. Just let the weight of the legs slowly draw you over to the right side. Just where you can stop. Keep the core tight. Engage those muscles. Inhale, come back to center. And fluidly roll right over to the left, keeping both shoulders flat on the floor. Stop where you need to so that you can come back up. If you come down too far and you can't get your legs back up, you're not doing any good for your low back or your spine or your abdominals. If the legs come all the way down, great. Keep that core tight. And just flow with your breath. Roll it right over to the left. As you graduate through this pose, we'll roll through it a few more times, but as you get a little bit stronger, core muscles get a little bit stronger, you can extend those legs up. You want to rotate outwardly the legs, and then just slowly bring the legs down to the side. Don't let the legs slide, though. You want to keep the toes together, and then come back to center. And again, only go to what you can control. Go to the left. Keep the shoulders down. Come back to center. Go one more time each side. Remember, you can keep those knees right here if you need to. There's my spine again, rolling around like it's just been cracked by a chiropractor. It feels awesome. And exhale. And then come back to center. Breathe. Now, we're going to take the arms out, holding on to the ankles. Slowly just begin to lift your head up off the shoulders. So you're just laying on your spine here. Now what I want you to try to do is extend the legs and extend the arms overhead. Breathe. So you're just on your low back here, and then sweep the arms around and pull it back in. Now if you need to keep head, neck, and shoulders on the floor to do this, totally fine. Inhale. Exhale. If you can lift head, neck, and shoulders, great. Working that core a little bit stronger. Inhale. Exhale. Pull it in. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now, come down nice and easy. We're going to roll over onto your right side. Take a moment here. And then as you're ready, come back to your back. And then roll over onto the left side. Take a moment here. And then preparing for final Shavasana, roll back onto your back. And extend those legs out nice and long. We've gone through a couple of times. If you need to go back and watch some of the other videos where the bolster's involved, where you can lay the bolster, even a pillow can go underneath your back. A blanket can go underneath your back if you need a little support here to get comfortable or to stretch that low back out a little bit. If you've got the blanket and you want to put it underneath, you just want to keep that lift in your low back. Let your hips relax. Let your upper back come down to the floor. Or again, if you want to just be flat on the mat, totally comfortable. That's what you want, is total comfort right here. So relax the hands down by your side. Feel those toes start to squeeze. Squeeze through your feet, your calves, your knees, your thighs. Squeeze your hands, make them into fists. Tighten your arms, your shoulders, your neck, your face, like you're super mad, and squeeze until you lift it up. Inhale and exhale. Now start at your toes. Really take a moment to relax those toes out to the side. Completely invest in your body relaxing. Relax the feet, the knees, the calves. Relax the belly, the glutes soften. You feel that upper back relax down Feel your arms relax, fingers relax. Neck is long, chin is down. And relax your face. Imagine if your tongue is just soft in your mouth. Your jaws relax. Your forehead. Surprising how much tension we hold in our eyes when we're doing things. We squeeze up and we get that 11 wrinkle in our forehead. So just feel it relax. Let your whole body smile. Let your mouth smile. Let your eyes close. Let your face and your whole body soften. As you take a few moments here, just imagine you're melting into the mat. And for me, that's the end of my Shavasana, but you stay right here if you need to. Yeah, I love. Come up nice and slow when you're ready. Roll onto one side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come up. Find a comfortable seated position. Sit up nice and tall. You want to come meditate with me? Put your hands to your knees, palms are up. And keep your eyes closed for a moment. Just coming back to where we began.
Uh-oh.
Come
Uh-oh.
here. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Come up. Think about where we started. Think about where you were in your mind, in your body, in your spirit. Think of the changes now that you've been able to focus on other things. Focus on yourself, on your body, on breathing, on stretching where you need stretching. And just being grateful for today, for that time, the ability for your body to practice. No judgments. Don't worry about things you can't do, places you can't get to with your body physically, where you can't get to with your mind emotionally. Don't judge. No judgments. This is no judgment zone. So just smile. And
Daddy!
be grateful for all the distractions.
Daddy!
Inhale the arms
Daddy!
up.
Daddy!
Exhale, release.
Daddy!
One more time.
Daddy!
Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. Big breath. Take these feelings with you throughout the rest of your day, throughout the rest of your weekend. If it's Friday for you, it's Friday for me. Bring the hands down to heart center. Namaste.
Mom.
Namaste. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take some time for yourself, whatever you do. If you do these classes, please share them with people. This is something that I'm doing like for me as much as for you. So if it's somebody you know that might need it, help them out, share a little bit. Give them the ability to make a choice for themselves. Choose again. If you think you can't do yoga, you think you can't stretch, choose again. See you next time.